That's a risk.
And what saves it for me a little bit is the fact that they do have this Talia, because they can make an impact in bottom lane with this roaming mid. Weaver's Wall can send you down there pretty quickly as long as you're able to.
When they can get these small advantages, and that is exactly what we're seeing here. Push that deep vision control so that a small advantage in mid here for Chovy means you get Dragon guaranteed. You know there's no...
If they can get a kill or two, they can start snowballing the game.
Yeah, like you're saying, it comes down to the setup. But speaking of setup, we got Doran, who has trapped Zeus in the Hextech. And here is Chovy as well, gets up to the top side as a flash even is going to come out of Zeus. He's trying to survive here, but will not be able to. No more sweet spots come in. That's first blood over to Chovy.
Able to actually get decent poke off before Zeri's actually relevant. As owners pick him in the ult.
Yeah, Doran doesn't have flash. He does have the Hextech ultimatum, but he doesn't have his life anymore. The hook shot not going to work out. Okay, he's going to use it and just get Bramble smashed in the face. His owner
will get so much insane value. They're also running that tanky Sejuani front line. And so while it is very strong early, like
T1 to explosively try and push leads and fight Zeus.
Zeus is like, oh crap, I am maybe dead here. He's going to flash. Let's see if it works out as the sweet spot is just going to be dodged, and Doran will help pick up that kill. Chovy 2-0 now on his Talia.
Great uses of the Hextech ultimatum there in that final moment, as FaZe should just be able to walk this one out. See if they can get the whole turret. Delight's here to help.
He's over the wall. He's going to clean out the wave as a double bubble comes in. Here's Chovy just surfing on in, looking for the play. As they knock up Carrier down, he goes. And now T1 going to look to run away from this one. His owner
will, I think, be able to get the first turret blood, so at least when it comes to gold, T1 staying relevant as Zeus is going to
as well, so he's got so much burst.
Yeah, the upfront burst that's available here to Chovy is incredible. As Faker...
Here we go again. I mean, this is the same kind of gang. We got a teleport now from Doran as Hextech ultimatum, and Faker just can't get away as this Camille is just being a huge thorn in the side of T1 right now as they set up yet another pick. And like
then being able to preemptively predict whatever T1's going to try next, as they're not done.
Imagine being Zeus trying to play this game right now. Like, he can't get away from the Gen.G members as he is doing an incredible amount of damage. And now Gen.G are looking to get turned on here, actually, as there is no way for Doran. He is going to hook shot, but he gets knocked out of midair, and that will be the end of him. Chovy also having to flash away, but you're not getting away from Maokai, as he is going to look to take down this kill. It's actually Carrier who gets it out of anyone. And
he messes this one up. Nami's here as well to help slow Chovy down.
We got a fight brewing right now. We got this Cloud Drake that is about to go the way of Gen.G as ults are being thrown into owner as they do get some space, but Doran might just go down, but a the game comes in from Delight to open up this fight as Gen.G now running straight at them. Who's trying to go 1v5. He's going to be shut down as that's a kill into the hands of Doran.
Looking at the items they have, but if you don't take control of this game in the next 10 minutes...
okay, Faker doesn't have flash because he flashed after throwing a Herald into mid, and that should be the end of him, as that will be a kill given once again over to FaZe, who is 3-0.
They don't have damage here, not at all, not enough to contest. Teleport committed. They're going to try for this.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. You got teleport now coming in from Doran. He is a bit away from the team, but the damage is slow at this point in the game as the poke now from Guma does come in. The wave as well. Zeus trying to set something up, but they just immediately turn off him. He has to flash the wall as Guma goes in and immediately gets blown up, but it's stolen by Owner, who takes it down right away here in game number 1. Now they're all going to get massacred in this pit, but the steal at least does come.
This map is now opened up by Gen.G, not with the Baron buff, but just with the win in the team fight.
It's only Carrier, Faker,
Virtue, like, they're not dealing damage.
They can't slow this down either. They need to somehow slow it, and look at the Weaver's Wall just going to deny them entry.
Whoa! He's just going to flash over. Owner desperate to get in. He's not going to steal one this time as FaZe gets into the pit. We do have a chance as Doran is knocked out of midair, and Gen.G trying to fight their way out of this one. Delight has an angle, does knock up two, and the damage might just be there for the side of Gen.G as Guma is just being hounded down, and Gen.G are chasing them like hyenas in a pack, just looking to take them down. Chovy is going to be hustled here by Faker as the damage trying to be put into Peanut. They're desperate for anything at this point, as Faker will get the one, but it is not looking good. They are being hounded down here by FaZe. Carrier as well will bite the dust, and Faker will come next. It's a double here once again for FaZe.
And the clue out of nowhere traditionally works obviously very well with the Sejuani, with the way that you can proc the permafrost, but it's the ultimate
vision. Okay, they put in the blue ward. Now they know what's happening. Will they be there on time is the question, as we got a wall already coming in. Owner is able to get in. He doesn't have flash though, and he's just zoned away. So unless Zeus, nope, he's not gonna get it. That's just gonna be Baron over the side.
Beyond that, there's just not a lot of tools for them to actually take those fights. GENG.G avoided every early fight where early Jace lethality, early lethality. And look at Paze, level 16, Doran level 16, 2 levels up on his opposition at the moment. And it is real.
Virtue on the light, Peanut going full armor, Sunfire.
Here we go again. Faker is going to have to flash. And Zeus, he nearly dies. He's just trying to stand here. He's an Aatrox, and now you can't get away from this Camille. So Zeus is going to go down. We got a tidal wave coming in. Faker desperate to keep them around, to get something done. It pays. He has nowhere to go, so he just goes forward. He just takes them out, and T1 can't get away. They all get aced. It's a clean one, and GENG.G will push down mid for game
damage. And because he has GA, he won't end up dying. 12-0-6 on the Zeri here. It feels very GENG.G. Paze gets Spring MVP last season. It was Ruler who won the first title of the 3 they're looking for on the Zeri last summer. And man, it's just a new generation of GENG.G in this first game. And a pick we have not seen for a long time, but there is...
So low, though, and Peanut is here, so they're trying to set something up at Owner here as well, as level 3 not hit for Chovy, but they just go in on the Faker as the first blood will go to Sejuani, and Chovy gets away. He's just teleporting to safety, and there's not much that Owner can do. The Dragon. Looks like mid is going pretty well for Faker after the fact, as we have more skirmishing up on the top side. In goes Doran. Is just going to get all out, and immediately Peanut is here, as so is Owner. Owner looking to get over the wall, but the permafrost is good, as Owner might just have the damage. Doran flashes away, goes back in, gets the kill, outplays them again, as now Owner is left alone 1v2, and he doesn't have his flash. It's so close. It's like 3 seconds, and it's not going to be enough. That's another kill. 2-0 for Doran.
In some of our lower bracket games, we saw the Sejuani picks, and then the only thing it really did was be there in team fights. Not this one. The early skirmishing. GENG.G are just opting into it completely.
I don't know about this one, Owner. He has his flash this time, but he gets knocked out. Meanwhile, Paze nearly going to die. He has to flash away, but he still kills Owner, as the damage is just not there.
They'll have a decent lead here towards the bottom side of the map, but as soon as that starts falling, they're in deep trouble as Peanut.
Silas is here. Jovi's ready to fight this one. I mean, Owner, he does not have the support right now, as he's getting chunked down, and down he will go. Eventually, right? Maybe not actually, as the Wild Growth comes in, and T1, they're going to punish GENG.G for going way too deep, is what it ends up being, as we do have the Maokai ultimate stolen. As the Q will come in, Chovy, does he have the W? No, he will not, and he will not be able to take down anyone. The games, very cool, very cool. Hope he's enjoying this, of course, supporting T1 in this case, as he's in the...
He just would not make a mistake. He would not fail. And then against these hooks, he's not.
Nice little burst coming in onto Paze. He's getting incredibly low, as now we have over the wall. Immediately cleanse, but Carrion's going to get burst down, and that means that Owner can't do much. And again, Paze, low on health, gets away. Meanwhile,
teleport out of Faker, as you mentioned, and now he can just get back up here to top side. Chovy, that is, and actually Peanut's got ult now.
Zeus, I mean, do they have the damage to get into this Cassante as the permafrost? Oh, he will be denied the all-out over the wall, and that should be the end of Zeus eventually. It doesn't matter what champion he's playing, as Chovy will pick up a kill. Going to push them off of the mid turrets and the bot turret, although the first turret will go into the hands of GENG.G.
Grabs all that extra gold there from the turret itself, as Faker.
Faker has Spirit Rush, dodge on that one, just trying to 100-0 him, as the Spirit Rush is not going to get him away. Delight just ticks down with the Ignite, and Paze and Delight. So they just take down the second Rift Herald instead.
Yeah, some of the health bars are a little bit low, and T1 in full control, so trying to walk in there definitely.
So much more possible. Sejuani pick here across the map with the ult and the Blitzcrank. They want to defend this so badly, they're going to commit to Nature's Grasp.
Yeah, and it's only going to get Peanut for now, as Chovy's got his own, and that's, like I was saying before, you don't need Maokai, you need Silas. He just takes it away, and that's going to be the end of that. Down goes Owner. Zeus trying to frontline, nearly gets his head taken.
Great block.
He just keeps blocking those, man. He's just absorbing them as now they're trying to get in onto Peanut. The charm comes in, but he's just so dang tanky as now Delight goes in, silences more people. Guma misses his ultimate, but the damage still there for the hook. Comes in, they take down Guma, and that was all your damage just out the window. Now Chovy going in. We got Zeus and Owner. They're trying desperately to do anything to the support player on the side of Gen.G, and they can't even do that. It's a triple again here to the side of FaZe.
It actually looked good up front. Chovy didn't have death cap, just bought a stopwatch instead. A lot of damage is thrown into the front line, right in the mid lane, and FaZe, as is the case so often in these fights, just goes unchecked, picks up kill off
Line of this Aatrox, and any single kill means game over for T1.
All right, let's see it. They're going to try to force another player, at least stop them from getting in. But again, Charm comes in, Peanut almost full health. In goes Zeus. He's looking for someone, but might just look at himself going down as the Permafrost comes in, and Zeus is just on the run. No follow-up here. That's nice. Charm does come in. They're going pretty deep for this Cassante, and they finally take him out, as that will be the end of Zeus in the fight. A lot of low health bars.
These individual Drakes are stacking up. The T1, they don't have any vision. There's no way they could trade this for Baron for Dragon right now as the Baron spawns. The timing of this...
No, it's not. And we'll have to wait and see if T1 try it again, because oftentimes it has only been Peanut that has been given as an option, as we do have Delight just lurking, just waiting, as he's going to catch the Lulu out of midair, as there's just nothing they can do. It's okay, you got the Aatrox out, you're trying to get away, but you haven't dealt with FaZe, who again took out his giant red hammer and is bopping you over the head with.
And it's again the culminated effort of Gen.G, everyone working together, the early top 3v3, the bot lane absorbing the pressure, and the Blitzcrank coming up on top.
Owner's gonna give it a wild crack, as you have to do something, right? As Faker, he's also gonna get rooted down, as Gen.G really not pulling any punches this time around. They take game one, and now they're gonna take game number two, as Carrier just desperation. Down he will go. This is gonna feed another 12-kill game over to the side of FaZe. Like, you gotta be kidding me. This is 2 games in a row now to this guy.
Delight was gonna take what he wanted in that series. Best his debut.
Again, feels like it's coming through. They're moving forward. Can they get the flashes? As Guma's just running away. They are going to get the one out of Carrier as Bramble Smash comes in. The knockup as well. Carrier in a bit of trouble. Can he get away is the question. The answer is no. It's first blood as Guma gets the first kill as well, but immediately gets taken down, and pays. He's doing that one away. A small victory at the end of the day here for Gen.G.
Level 6.
Oh, level 6. Okay, they're just going to pull the trigger. His owner's still here, but he can't do anything. As Delight, he might even live. No, he gets taken out right at the end. It is a trade of 1-for-1, but it's still
lead, and in large part due to the passive, as they're not done yet.
And there's not much that Owner can do. I mean, he's so low as Apotheosis comes in. This is, okay, well, this is not the dive we were looking for. As Owner, he does get in, even with low health, and makes something through. He's just going all the way into the enemy jungle. Meanwhile, we do have this Drake that's being taken, and it does go over to Owner, as he will take it down. Another flash here as Owner just trying to survive, but can he, as Delight says, all right, I'll press my R button. Somebody's got to do it. Meanwhile, up in the top side, we have another.
Just barely one auto away from death, get over this wall. And he also critically gets Peanut's ult out, because if Peanut has ult here, it's a much better fight.
We're just fighting again. It's just never ending. Owner looks like he will pick up the eye, as we miss that a lot of times. And actually, Chovy gonna get taken out in the mid lane. That is going to be a takedown here to the side of T1. They also
the top one, they're not going to connect, but this is the advantage in terms of teleport that Doran had here that I was talking about moments ago. He can get back here faster, so yes, Owner is able to rush this down and secure it, but he's going to die for it as Doran gets straight back to Nature's Grasp. I think it's wise here for Gen.G to back off, and they're going to try to push mid here instead into Faker. Herald drop topside.
I mean, he's got ult. I mean, they're just going to dive on in. The Apotheosis, they kill Faker underneath the turret. No sums, no health anymore, as now this crash is going to come into the top lane, as Zeus is trying to get something done, but here comes Peanut. It is Meganar, but the 2v1 might be enough to take down Zeus. They check the brush. They have that set up as a nice Nar does come in, but here comes the ult from Peanut, just chasing down Zeus as he flashes over the wall. As now just chasing him down the mini Nar, and he's not going to be able to get away. Peanut just tanking the tower just for fun, and they will take...
Grouped, and that's always problematic when you have a Dila against you. T1 has to deal with that engage. He's not in position, though.
The Megan are not here for Zeus. He's just coming on in. Chovy is way behind enemy lines, but Doran is here with him as well. Goes in, they lock down 2 people, but Guma's getting free hits into Doran right now. He's gonna take him down with the help of Faker, and the damage is coming out now finally from the side of T1. They will push them off the objective and take down the Hextech Drake.
They're gonna get the Dragon, putting him up to 2 with, by the way, a 3rd Cloud Soul. Gonna get the top side turret. This game remains close.
It certainly does.
Here still isn't really in that big of an item disparity if you look as well at what he has finished. Because you might have another fight. Doran nor Faker have TP.
Little play here on Icaria, who is being isolated, but the damage is not quite there as the depth charge keeps him alive for a while, but the Maokai ultimate just zones everybody else, and now Faker's getting soloed by a Jax as okay. They are pushed now out of mid lane as Gen.G try to gain back control of the game.
And we'll get this
thing that I'm looking towards is how is a actual 5-5 gonna look? Because here, Faker
once again doesn't have his flash. He's getting bullied now by Chovy. And even this Leandri is not able to do too much as the all-out comes through, and that's going to be the end of him. This time, Faker is...
Problem is, this is Chovy's first-person view.
I'm fighting top. We didn't get to see it because they're fighting again. It just never ends. As now, this is going to be base getting pretty low, actually. The apotheosis is good, but Guma gets so much gold out of that kill onto FaZe, and finally T1 are going to turn something around. Chovy doesn't even bother.
Exactly how that one all broke out, but without Chovy being there, and a bit of a rocky contest there over no real objective. Gen.G gets punished. That's Baron. And it was just Gen.G trying to hard force that Jax advantage bottom side, and they get punished in a big way.
Same spot, similar fight, the execution, not gonna happen, but Faker will get the job done. And now Chovy, he's trying to run away, but here comes T1, the onslaught. They're finally getting some momentum in this game. Chovy now flashing away. Owner might put him in the grave as Chovy is still on the run. And it looks like he is pretty much done for. Zeus on the chase here, and finally he will go down. Zeus gonna pick up the kill.
I really think there is composition can operate if they start to fall behind. And T1, they want more.
Oh, he's gonna get him, and okay, the cleanse and the flash, but one root could do it. No, Owner gonna go pretty far. In goes to Light, gonna charm up 4 people. May need to pay for it with his life, and Zeus hits the Meganar, brings back FaZe, and FaZe will get taken out as Owner will set up that play alongside of Zeus as the push continuing to come in here from the side of T1, but Doran goes in, takes out Faker, but Guma's just free hitting right now, and is looking to take out Doran, will not be able to at the end of the day.
And Doran is going to make a heroic, and they're able to secure a kill back.
And even gets the flash out from Faker, flashing off the auto, and somehow gets out alive. This Drake certainly going to T1 will set them up for Soul Point.
He was trying to bait this with Guma, but it just completely falls flat. And now that tool is gone to contest Baron as well.
Oh, and they have no idea. They don't have the vision. They're getting in onto Guma as he has the stopwatch, which is perfectly timed. Guma stays alive for a little bit, but not long enough. A massive Nara to the wall. Zeus wants to carry this fight, but I don't think it's going to be enough as the damage is huge here from the side of Faker, and it will not be a straight-up win to themselves to this spot. Can they challenge Gen.G in a straight-up 5v5 team fight where you're on similar conditions here? We'll have to wait and see as it looks like it's starting up now. Peanut gonna throw in that ultimate. Owner in the back of the pit here as the follow-up comes in. They're gonna get onto Guma. That's the damage is not quite there, but Guma's just not allowed to auto-attack in this one. Gets put into the GA, but Faker is taken out, and Guma's just not doing damage. He's just dead the whole time. The counter-strike comes in, and it looks like Gen.G have done it. The engage gets in onto that Draven with no defensive capabilities, and now Gen.G will take down the Baron.
Huge here for Gen.G. They're going to get so much gold off of the play, and they've been behind in gold for quite some time. This should nearly even it up as the Baron goes over, just a little bit behind, half a K.
Down even farther gold than Gen.G was, and they're still behind in gold. The gold not really not mattering too much here in this game number 3.
Another defensive Weaver's Wall here to try to slow down the Baron. Doesn't feel great to use them like this. Peanut's getting some cross vision here to make sure there's no flanks. They're still going to secure this turret. And T1 coming up empty again.
because trying to actually set up for a soul fight or a Baron contest, which you're gonna have to do.
And yes, it does come in, but it's 5 members of Gen.G. Chovy gonna get stuck on the other side of that wall. Definitely delaying some time for Zeus to potentially get away. The damage is coming in. They really want that GA, if possible, as Rolling Death pulls in, and they're just getting in onto Guma, as now Keria in the front line as well. Ingo's Delight looking for that charm. Is going to pick up Guma in that backline, and now Chovy gonna threaten all the damage in that backline, and so will Peanut and Dorian. They just rip T1 to shreds in their own jungle as they get run around the map, and they will be taken out. Gen.G just absolutely dominating them here in this fight.
That's good one still alive. We'll see if Owner can maybe clear the waves, but still 25 seconds on Faker, still 30 on Guma.
And it's a day of threes here for Gen.G. 3 different styles of composition, a 3-0, and the 3-peat.
The 3-peat is coming to life. Gen.G will do it once again. They take out T1 in an epically dominant.
클린지 없어. 탈리아 한번 묶었어. 탈리아 잡았어. 탈리아. 드분 노정아.
볼게요.
이겼어.
나를 누웠어. 미드라인.
아 이거 잡고 끝내야 돼.
나 잡았어 이거.
너 똑같이
갈래?
야, 집 가자. 타면 텔 탈게. 오케이. 탑 가자.
나이스. 야 오늘 그냥 캐리했는데?
잘했다. 탑 가서 끝내자.
오케이.
확실하게 끝내고 좋아하자고.
가자. 야 세조에 오면 그냥 죽여버려. 무조건 끝나. 고생했다 진짜 우리. 안 오고 막타 좀 쳐.
나 용대상
타워 쳐줘. 빨리 끝내줘.
야.
죽이자. 죽이는 것도
나이스!
나이스! 나 그 상태.
하자 했잖아.